After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. touchdown, Longhorns. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Scanning the field. It's Beck. And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hot over the middle, it's Joseph. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They look to throw it here on second down. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
To throw, it's Manning. And this time it's complete.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On the run, it's Fletcher. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Caught by the receiver. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking for a gap, it's Fletcher. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. Offense
comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Shotgun formation, using inside handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Finds his target, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, but they find the end zone this time. They try to sneak it for the first. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a crucial play to keep them out of danger there. A first down now at their own 12. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Hunt over the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Back's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. Third down after that running play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Texas. That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's Beck. He'll take a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, great hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. His catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
What a play by this defense. It sprung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's back. Takes the ground. Can he get there? Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a fourth down here. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Manning. There's a screen pass to the running back. Past the 45. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. They keep him guessing with a run. Powering through. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. To the air, it's Manning. Pass is caught. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Longhorns will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Beck. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Scanning the field. It's back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here late. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gators will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Briggs. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first. And the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor. Defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Fires it incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
He's wrestled to the ground right at... Yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone, and they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Looking for room. It's Webb. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Nolan. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the heat. They get to him as he throws. It's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Good news, bad news for the offense, right? It's awesome that you made the completion, but your QB cannot keep taking hits like that throughout the course of this game. Pass protection is going to have to get better.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Scrambling away. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UConn was anything but dominant today, but the Huskies are going to leave Rentschler Field winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Livingston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Good completion on the out route. The Gators will move the sticks. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. Fourth down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Hudson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Now they'll run it to the right here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
And I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Makes the grab. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on third down, getting back a bunch of yards. And now they're in a position to go for it here on fourth.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1 yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1 yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Nolan. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Livingston. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking downfield on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Gator.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fakes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air, it's Holstein. Rushes on him. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Webb. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Slings it downfield. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. A little screen to the running back. Plows through the defense. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one?
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first with touchdown Aggies. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up 14 over FIU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Here comes the heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The throw to the outside is complete. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Hudson. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This dude is dealing at receiver right now, and he's going to have them yelling well past midnight.
And these receivers are the ones that scare the mess out of you. The Mike Evans that on the outside that you know they're throwing him the football, and you ain't got anybody that can match up. And when the Aggies find those guys, these offenses hum like crazy.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. He hurls one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky. Get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Gators will hustle to the line.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The sure hands, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Nolan. He's going up top. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the grab past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
The number one objective for our defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's
going over the top. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. We're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. He's going up top here late in the game. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Dropping back, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Gonna run it. It's Moss.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Manning. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And is intercepted.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick pass. The catch is made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the Aggies will crank up the tempo. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Nice 1st down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
He keeps it. QB draw. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's looking deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll run the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? On the option. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down. And they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. To the air, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Ncaa Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Or it's snapped to the back. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run, making people miss. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now the offense tries to go with the option here on 3rd down, but this defense does a great job of bringing him down. Off that pitch, defense is flying to the football. Now we got a 4th down situation.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep
looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's an option look. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The back's got it on the pitch. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down inside the 15. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. The play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to the end zone. but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Will hand it off. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The crowd trying to make a difference here on fourth down. The receiver grabs it. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Ball is loose. They scramble for it. The defense has got it. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. They stretch the lead here in the fourth quarter, getting closer to this playoff victory.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Throwing off play action. He makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game is still in doubt. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Hand off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw, it's Manning. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. They finally corral him at the 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.